Hey, Aragi here, coming to another video review, and I have a new microphone, so I won't sound so much like crap. But today, as you can see, I'll be taking a look at Deluxe Class Rook from Combiner Wars. So to start things off, here's his size compared to a soda can. Pretty much standard for Deluxe Class figure. His colors are fairly basic, mostly white, some blue, a very nice blue, a little bit of yellow, gunmetal gray, fair bit of silver, just some exposed medium gray plastic, and a fair bit of black. He rolls nicely, although mine wobbles back and forth a little bit. He does come with accessories. He has this little claw clamp gripper thing. It can attach in various places. You've got, ports back here. You've got this port up here, which is where I personally like to usually put it. But with this post back here, you can also stick it in this port up here, which doesn't look too terrible. But like I said, I usually like to put it here. I don't know why, it just looks best there to me. And of course, he has the ubiquitous Combiner Wars hand-foot gun, molded all in black completely, and it can, let's get this out of the way, come on, can store right there, or back here, or there's one neat thing you can do, if you just get the fingers out of the way, just fold that up a bit, you can plug it into, here. So that's a thing you can do, I guess. I wouldn't recommend it. The way you're supposed to store it is there is a port right here and a post there. So just to get the head out of the way a bit, have the thumb pointing down, post onto port, put that in, fold his head up, and there you go. That actually doesn't look too terrible. I quite like it. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. And move on to the transformation. As usual, I'm going to start with the limb mode, but I'm going to start with the secondary limb mode, which, in case you don't already know, I have specific limbs I put my figures as. So in Rook's case, I usually make him a leg, so I'm going to show you how to put him into arm mode. So start things off, take this entire upper canopy section and just detach it. It just tabs in with these two tabs into these notches there. Just bring it back, and these two large tabs will go into these slots here. Oh, nope, gotta get the head out of the way a bit. Just tab that down, put the head back down, come to the lower section, and untab what will be the lower part of the arm. Bring it out, and there are two tabs that will go into, where they They'll just, notches that'll go over these tabs here. Just like that. And that. And then just tab all this together. There are two tabs, one here that goes there, one there that goes here, and then these selection of tabs on the wrist. Bring out the combiner peg, which is very stiff on mine, which is good. Rotate the forearm, and then take the hand-foot gun, fold out the fingers, bring down the palm, get the thumb in place, rotate to whichever side you want the arm to be on, and then just put this post into this port, and there you have Rook as an arm. I'll move on to robot mode, which is fairly simple to get to from here. Just straighten the legs back up, split the legs, bring the feet forward on this double hinge, just get everything flattened out, bring down the combiner peg, bring the head up, untab this And then untab the arms. The arms tab in two places. There is a tab here that goes into that slot, tab there that goes into that slot. So just bring that around, straighten the arms, untab it, bring it around, straighten the arms, put this piece against the back, rotate the head around, and there you have Rook in robot mode. His colors in robot mode are pretty much the same. A lot of white, a bit more black, that same blue, medium gray, silver, and a very tiny bit of red and gunmetal gray. View from above and from below. Posability is pretty good. His head's on a ball joint. You can go all the way around, up and down. Go really far up if you want to make it look like he got decapitated. Arms can go out to the side that far. They can go all the way around. They can go back and forth at this joint a little bit. You can bend his arm that far on one joint in the elbow. One thing I don't like is that he doesn't have actual hands. He just has that. He has a waist swivel because of the nature of the transformation. Legs can go forward that far, back that far. You can do the full splits. Swivel just below the hip. Legs can bend that far, one joint in the knee, and then he has a pretty good ankle tilt. Of course, he has the same accessories. He has this gripper claw thing, which just pegs into the end of his arm, where he seemingly doesn't have a hand. Just like that. Of course, it can be stored on him with this with that port there, that port here, or whatever you want to do. And then you also have the hand-foot gun. You can store it here, plug it in back here, or you can bring it up, put this post into this port, into the port, damn it! Give me a minute. Sorry about that, my cat was feeling a bit ignored. Anyway, here you can see him holding his hand-foot gun. I really don't like how he doesn't have real hands. I kind of wish they would have gone with the later arm mold they went with for Hound and Swindle. There is one problem I have with this guy, though. His elbow joint's too weak to hold up the hand-foot gun. I mean, granted, it's a rather heavy piece of equipment, but still, he should at least be able to do that. Oh, and of course, the combiner joint, if I can get it out, has all the usual posability you would need. Just wanted to make sure I got that out of the way. But that aside, I'd say that pretty much covers it for my review of Deluxe Class Rook from Combiner Wars.